Hey guys, IGM Ambassador Nuha Syed here, and I'm going to teach you how to use your iPad screen mirroring tool with Zoom meetings. Now, this is something that I learned a little while ago, and I thought it was absolutely revolutionary, and I just thought everyone needed to know how to do this. So what I mean by screen mirroring is that you can actually show what you're doing on your iPad in Zoom meetings. Instead of just, joining in on Zoom and then you have like your camera and window showing up. This just makes it a lot easier if you ever want to show what you're doing on your iPad. For me, this is helpful when I want to record like drawings that I'm doing on my iPad. Or if I'm in Discord and I can just share my iPad screen through Zoom. There's a lot of different tips and tricks and reasons why you would want to do this, but nevertheless, here it is. One thing I want to talk about is the Zoom's Whiteboard feature. Some of you may already know what that is. I know some professors have used it to varying levels, degrees of success and whatnot, but a whiteboard feature, and I'm going to go ahead and quickly show what that is if you click the green share screen on the bottom and click whiteboard, everyone can draw on this if they're giving permission. So you can write notes like this. You can, different people can contribute, and there's a bunch of different options, but it does feel a bit like Microsoft Paint in a lot of ways, especially because you're drawing with the mouse. So if you want to use an iPad or any other iOS device to kind of share that screen or take notes that way, that might be easier for you. So I'm going to go ahead and clear out of this whiteboard so I can show you how to do the iPad feature. So first of all, you're going to click that green share screen button on the bottom, and you should come up with a screen that looks a little bit like this, if I can find it real quick. Okay, so your screen should look a little bit like this when you share your screen. And you see this helpful iPhone and iPad thing appear. Go ahead and click that. So once you do that, it is going to be looking for an iPhone or iPad. I'm going to go ahead and go onto my iPad here. Oops, it's fading into the virtual background. Nothing I can do. But I'm going to go on my iPad and go ahead and share my screen so you guys can see what I'm doing here. So my iPad just started sharing. I'm just doing this to show you guys what I'm doing on my iPad. So I'm going to go ahead and swipe down in the top right corner, and this is going to bring up your iOS screen and options here. I'm going to go ahead and click screen mirroring. And again, I've joined in on the meeting with my iPad. So if I go to participants in this Zoom meeting, there's me and there's my iPad screen. So I'm going to go ahead and click screen mirroring and give it a second. I'm going to go ahead and just stop my screen sharing here because I think that might be stopping it from working. All right, here we go. And then I'm going to click my Zoom meeting, and everyone should see my iPad now. All right, so once my iPad is in the meeting, yeah, so my iPad's in the meeting. You can see everything that I'm doing on Zoom. I can go ahead and switch into different apps. Go ahead and open up notes or a drawing or anything, and everyone can see what I'm doing. So I like to use this when I'm in Discord meetings with a friend and we're all just drawing or chilling. They can all just see what we're working on that way. You can even go to notes or any notes that you have and show off your notes and have everyone annotate on it. So if you're in a secretary position and you're in a meeting, this is perfectly useful to use. You know, random notes of any sort. So I hope this was useful to you guys. It definitely was useful to me. I'm gonna go ahead and stop sharing. Thank you guys so much for watching. Even if you don't use this, I hope you can share it to a friend who might use it. It was definitely really helpful for me to know. And I hope you guys have an awesome semester. We're all going to be using Zoom, so pick up any tips and tricks that you can along the way. See ya.